the only S tier mom. Are you high, bro? Are you high, bro? Listen, we did the tier list like 2 weeks ago, bruh. There were a bit more S tiers up there. I actually forgot. It was Donzo S tier. I think she was. Next tier list is gonna be little brothers, little sisters and brothers. Let's go. I think next one's Father's Day. I think I already missed Siblings Day, but we can do like a sibling tier list, I guess. Although we might have to divide it from like big sister / big brother and like little, yeah. So because otherwise it would be too much. I came late, so I couldn't go inside to see. What the fuck? Ah shit. What's up, big homie? What's up, dog? Just farming QP right now, by the way. Damn, bro. Imagine if there was a Sakabe cosplayer actually playing games there. That'd be pretty lit. Yeah, Kentucky would probably be S tier easily. Maybe I should have prepared a tier list, but it's okay. Tier lists are fun. We'll do more. Probably, definitely Father's Day, I think, if I remember. I just gotta remember all the dads this time. So I forgot some moms. I can't believe I forgot Donzo a couple weeks ago. I'll be 6 soon. Almost time to roll for Morgan, maybe. Yeah, she's around the corner. Believe Korea just got their Lostbelt 6 dropped a couple days ago, so right after the NA summer rerun, pretty sure we're gonna get the Lostbelt 6, at least within a week span of the event ending. I think they're also gonna be streaming the news. I think later today actually, so should be getting something. Yeah, what's up, Brandon? How you doing? How's the wife? How's the kids? How's the happy family? I guess I hope they're happy. Like, goddamn. Oh, hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're doing well, though. I'm a little bit tired. Not gonna lie, but we out here. Hopefully this is gonna be a shorter stream. I just wanted to, check out the news with you guys as per usual. Because sometimes they might drop stuff that I wish I did stream. Like the Tiamat dropped. And then a couple years ago when Jack the Ripper got a animation update, I was like, damn, bro. Oh, you're going to like the real life inspiration for Yuki? It's crazy. Go to the bridge for me, bro. I usually call it Rider's Bridge. I actually don't remember what it's called, but I call it Rider's Bridge because, that's where Rider and Gilgamesh had their freaking battle, bro. Are me and Archerblade supporting characters with faces? Since we're mods, I would assume so, bro. I would assume so. I would assume, bro. Yeah, all I'm hoping from today's stream is if you guys want to watch the actual stream as per usual, the link is in the description in the pinned comment. Okay, I did put in the pinned comment, thank God. Then you guys can watch the news over there. But I'm just hoping they have something planned for the next couple of weeks, because I thought we were gonna get Ordeal Call this month, but maybe I misread something a couple weeks ago. But I guess we're not getting Ordeal Call till next month. So hopefully there's something to do the next couple of weeks. It's been a while since we've had a Grail front over in JP. I feel like that's like the easiest thing for me. Yeah, hopefully this is an intro to Ordeal Call. I assume they're going to be talking about it because based on like the title and the description, it looks like they're going to be talking a little bit about FGO Fes, which I still find it funny that they talk about the FGO Fes a couple months, like 3 to 4 months before the actual fest happens. But you know what, they could do them. They announce Goetia, then the game really is dying, because that's when you know they're desperate. Need to find a ley line and put my phone on it. Oh shit. You gotta break into Rin's house and go to the basement, bro. Do your summoning down there. Gotta make sure it's like 2 a.m. I think that was the time. Gotta make sure it's the right time to summon. Then hopefully you get something good, but I'd wait till the Lostbelt 6 banners drop in NA. I don't think there's anything going on in JP. I mean, there usually isn't nowadays. But as far as banners go, I actually don't. I think Ivan Terrible had a raid up the other day. Otherwise, I don't really, not really kept up with the banners lately. It's because I'm gonna go back to saving, because summer is kind of around the corner for grand orders. So I just want to make sure I don't screw myself in the chance that they do like a Morgan summer, which I think this year would probably be the best time to do like a LB6 crew summer. How many certain courts do you have? Okay, speaking of that, I think, wait, I'll check right after this quest. But I'm nearing 500, so I'm still in a decent spot, but definitely nowhere like halfway to guaranteed or pity. So I'm kind of sweating a little bit, not gonna lie, because I'm so used to being at pity that, yeah. So I'm at 493 Saint Quartz and 5 tickets. So Ivan Terrible still has a rate up. Yeah, again, nothing really going on. Might as well do this. So I'm doing okay. So by the time Ordeal Call comes out next month, I should have a bit over 500, maybe like 15 tickets or something. I don't know. But I don't. Oh, I still need to take care of these. What the hell? Yeah, it's not that bad. It's just I don't know if I've used up all my luck yet. After the past couple of months, man, I think the game is finally gonna get back at me for being a bit too lucky in the past couple banners. You know what I'm saying? I assume you're around the same. Actually, I don't know, because you NP6 Draco. I don't know if you NP6 Tiamat, but I know you NP5 there. So I don't know where you are. But knowing you, you probably still have a couple hundred. You probably still have a couple hundred. Knowing you, my man. Go ahead, take these. Take these over here. But I'm doing all right. Over in NA, I'm actually at guaranteed, like a little bit over. So in the event Morgan is a bit stingy, then, you know, I should be fine with at least one copy. Ideally, I don't want to get to pity ever, but if push comes to shove, it's there just in case. We have to. Pity was introduced like almost 2 years ago. At this point, like a year and a half. Actually, has it been that long already? Holy shit. Like, yeah, 2 years. So we'll see. We'll see if I ever get have to force myself to get to pity. I never want to be there. If I'd roll on LB6, I honestly think I'd roll on the Lolly Fairy just because few banners than Morgan. Yeah, she has fewer banners. It's true. Again, Morgan gets 2 rate ups this year, and then 2 more next year. And that's not even counting guaranteed SR banners. Whereas Fairy Knight Lancelot, I think, has only had... She has 2 this year, and I think 1 next year. So she has 1 less than Morgan. And it's a lot more spread out. Whereas Morgan, it's like she has 1 rate up when LB6 first drops. A couple weeks later, another rate up. And then she has another rate up next year around February, I think. So, yeah. LB6 belt. I just got my 30 quartz and did all my side quests. And I'm sitting over 2,000 Saint. God damn, bro. Shit. I'm sitting at 500 Saint quartz. Okay. Shit, not bad, bro. You feel me? Saint banner gonna kill me. I only got like 630 Saint quartz left. Oh shit, dude. I mean, take it from me, bro. I with just a little bit over 1,000 quartz. I know that sounds like a lot, but just hear me out. With a little bit over 1,000 quartz, I was able to NP2 Draco, NP6 Tiamat, and NP5 Kide. If your only priority is Melusin, at least within the foreseeable future, I assume you're going to be rolling for Coin Sky and Oberon, but not even thinking about them. If your only priority for the next couple of weeks is Melusin, you should be good. Unless you plan on NP5ing her, then good luck. I mean, you could still do it for sure, but I would just put realistic goals. Maybe NP2, maybe NP3. The thing with Coin Sky is I'm not too worried about her just because she's an anniversary servant, so we're gonna get anniversary quartz and anniversary tickets and other goodies along the way. So not too worried about saving for her. Especially if you're only gonna go for one copy. You could go for multiple copies if you want, because you could use her for farming, but I'd stop at one copy at that point. Especially if you're going for Melisyn or Morgan, they're just a bit more worth it in terms of farming, in terms of MP levels. Coin Sky at 1, and then Oberon, same kind of deal as Coin Sky. You can stop at 1 and you'll be fine. I want MP1 Melisyn, Oberon, Koyan, because Buster Melisyn is kind of hard to use without. No, that's true. That's true. That's something that a lot of Melisyn masters gonna have to keep in mind. Is if you're gonna be going for her, you're gonna have to 1000% get at least one Coin Sky and one Oberon. Otherwise, looping with her is kind of difficult, if not outright impossible. Like efficient farming, Black Grill farming, and high damage. I think you could still 3-turn with like Kaleidoscope, but like she's gonna lose out on a lot of damage, especially if you only have her MP1. What do we expect on this live stream? Anyone know? Well, they specified they're gonna be talking about FGO Fes, so they're gonna talk about some anniversary stuff. They're not gonna reveal like the servant or anything like that, but they're gonna reveal probably like merchandise, tickets, stuff of that nature. So nothing that's gonna affect people outside of Japan, obviously, but they're probably gonna tease a lot of Ordeal Call for sure. I'm hoping they do the Shadow Servant thing. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do that for this year, because that gives players something to look forward to, even though it's just a silhouette, and like, you know, there's only so much you could decipher from there. In fact, I don't think in the past like 3-4 years that they did the silhouette servant thing, I don't think there was a single time somebody was right with like, yeah, this servant has to be this. Because I remember 2 years ago or so, one of the silhouettes looked like Arcuid, and everyone was like, yeah, that has to be Arcuid, that has to be. And then there, like a couple months later, it wasn't her, obviously. So I don't think anyone has ever called it, but it's still a fun thing to mess around with and like theorize, because everyone loves to have like those kind of discussions, you know what I mean? And again, if you guys want to check out this stream, link is in the description in the pinned comment. Right now the stream hasn't started. It should be starting in the next 10 minutes or so, but otherwise you could just chill here, you know, you could just big chill over here if you so desire. Let me just open up NA. I'm gonna play some NA right now. I just used up all my AP. I think the only one that I saw was right was Charlemagne. Yeah, I now that I think about it, you're probably right, because his silhouette, his, I guess, shape, his design is really easy to discern, whereas everyone else is a lot harder. So I think Charlemagne, you might be right. You might be right. So maybe they might do the silhouette things, but they've already revealed some of the designs for some Ordeal Call servants, so I don't see them doing silhouettes for them. Maybe for other servants. I'm gonna edit Romani's face onto all the shadows for the sneak peek. Yeah. The day we get Romani, I mean, we will be able to tell it's him if they keep the general same design. Currently at 700 Saint Quartz and 45 tickets. The 150 Saint Quartz and all 45 will be used for Mama Morgan. I don't blame you, bro. Right now in NA, I am at 553 and 128 tickets. So just barely over pity. So guaranteed one copy of whoever I decide to prioritize. I am going to be rolling for Morgan in a couple weeks. Probably going to aim for MP2, because again, she gets a lot of rate up, so I could spread out my rolls for her. And she has a rate up next year with an event, so she has event Cs with her. So I think it's smart to wait to roll for more copies of her at that point, just so you could get some event craft essences along the way. And then as for Melisyn, I don't think she ever gets a rate up in an event. I could be wrong about that, but I'll try to get her maybe MP2 as well. And then after that, Koinskaya, Oberon, that's it. That's pretty much it for this year for me. I don't think I'm going to be rolling for anyone else. Yeah, I don't think so. We got too much AoE already, like in every event. Well, last event we got like a single target free saber, Satanta single target, right? And then a single target Draco. So we've had a couple. Summer comma, that's right. You're right, Brandon. Oh fuck. That's true. I mean, I gotta rethink my. I don't know how I forgot about her, but shit, you are totally right. Yeah, I mean, ideally, just getting one coin sky will be fast. Oberon maybe will be pretty quick if he's nice to me, and then I'll all in for summer, and then that's it. It should be it, unless I'm forgetting somebody again. But yeah, you're right. The summer banners are a thing, unfortunately, after Annie. So if the LB6 pre-campaign is from June 1 to 29th, is it going to be released in July or earlier? Should be earlier. It should be. Are those dates accurate, by the way? Because I'm pretty sure we're going to get, after this event, it probably not the day this event ends, but within the week of this event ending, we should be getting Lostbelt 6. We should. Said that if we ever get Romani, we'll know FGO's ending soon. That's what I said earlier. Somebody made the joke of Goetia being announced. That's true though, because especially if they just drop them randomly, like not even in the story. In the story, I think it's inevitable. But if they're just randomly dropped for like anniversary even, or a random event, then the game is probably nearing its end, just because, yeah, like you said, it's the final cash grab, which makes sense. I think everybody probably knows that to some kind of level. I think even when Tiamat was released, there were some people doom posting like, oh, they released Tiamat finally. That could only mean one thing, that the game is ending. And I don't know about that, but because I mean Tiamat's hype, right? But I mean Romani, Goetia, that's just putting all bias aside, that's probably on another level, just because he's the previous antagonist from the first arc, Goetia, and then Dr. Roman obviously was one of the main protagonists from the first arc. So and we haven't seen them in a couple of years, if we're not counting the Chaldean. So I think that would probably be a bit more of an indicator that the game might be nearing its end. But otherwise, I don't know. The game, like, it's crazy because people were posting all these like graphs and statistics and whatnot online regarding the arcade event, and it made the charts again. As per usual, Fate Grand Order loves to have dead weeks, and then they drop a servant or a certain gacha or a certain event, and then all of a sudden Grand Order is back at number 1 or number 2 grossing for gacha games and mobile games. So it was like that when Tiamat dropped, and then I believe when Draco dropped as well, and then we made the charts again in the last day of the event, meaning that people who were really desperate for Tiamat or Draco or both wailed at the last day, because obviously in JP you can't see into the future and know when they're going to come back. So people got desperate. So the game is making a lot of money. It's just if they keep up at the pace that they're going at with like the no content and stuff of that nature, that will probably be a very bad thing for like the fan base and the community, and people will be jaded. People are already jaded and like pessimistic, so they definitely need to work on that. About 6 or 7 months ago, I had a much more positive outlook on it, and I still have a mostly positive outlook because I don't see the game dying even within the year or within 2 years. But you know, I still understand there needs to be more content and more things for people to look forward to. That's why I think like the silhouette servants, they need to bring that back, just because it gives people something to look forward to. I think in this stream, they're definitely going to tease a bit of Ordeal Call. They might even, I don't know if this is a hot take, they might even tease a little bit of the summer events, because obviously besides anniversary and maybe New Year's, and of course big story chapters, but just talking about events not related to the story, summer obviously makes probably the most money for Grand Order, for Aniplex. So if they tease summer right now, even though it's not summer yet, but if they tease it a little bit, I think that will guarantee that they're gonna make some kind of money, and more players will be able to stick around a bit longer and tank the whatever dead weeks we have coming ahead of us. So of course, again, our deal call is next month, so they're probably gonna talk more about that, but I could see them teasing a bit more stuff later. Yeah, no, the game has a lot of longevity for sure, Brandon. Yeah, no, for sure. I don't see this game ending Like, I think the game has a very strong foundation of a fan base. Like, I think casual fans and casual players are the ones that are more vocal about the game being dead and being boring and whatnot, whereas like the hardcore like fans, the ones that are into the story, into the character development, have been around for 6, 7, 8 years. I think those players, for the most part, not everyone, but for the most part, are still pretty content and excited and optimistic about the game. But again, I do understand why some even long-term players might be a bit jaded, especially seeing all these other gacha games come out and seeing what they're doing. I get it, but this is also Fate. Fate is a very old and forever evolving IP. So I don't see it ending anytime soon. You can just do an FGO 2, but folks might not like. Fuck all that. I would be actually pissed. I don't think I would touch an FGO 2 unless we're able to transfer all of our characters and servants into that new game, which I don't think they would do. Like something of that sort, to where I didn't feel like I wasted time and money on this game, I think this game has a long shelf life. If anything, I could see the argument of saying like we're probably a bit halfway through this game's lifespan. I could see this game maybe ending another 8 years down the road, maybe during the 15th year, but I don't know, maybe that's pushing it too far. I'm not an expert on these kind of things, so because I know I've read recently that well, not even recently, but it's been revealed that Lozengel, the staff is very small, so that's probably why. Yeah, I don't know how people get this information, but that's probably why the content has been a bit slower and lackluster to an extent. So unless they get more staff members and pay them well, anything could kind of happen, I guess. But yeah, if it's a completely new beginning, if there's FGO 2, I'm like, fuck that, screw that. By the way, the stream seems to be starting. So again, link is in the description and pinned comment if you want to check out the live stream with the audio and all that jazz. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be reacting to news as it comes, and might play a little bit of the game. I don't know. I played Brave Frontier and they made Brave Frontier 2 and it sucked butt, so hopefully no FGO 2. Yeah, no, screw that. I think there needs to be some kind of, I don't want to say a massive overhaul of the gameplay, but they definitely need to tweak some things, add new features to make the gameplay feel fresh. Because I know that's something that some people have a problem with, especially if you've been playing for a while. The gameplay can be a little bit stale and maybe boring. I never, personally, I was always indifferent about the gameplay. Are there fights that I prefer over others and event systems that I prefer over others? Yeah, but I don't think I've ever said I've played this game for the gameplay. I don't think 90% of the players who play this game play for the gameplay. But I think making it a bit funner would be, pretty cool. No, Hunter H, you could shout him out. I mean, he has like 70 plus thousand subs more than I do, but like you could shout him out. He's like at 82 or something. Shout out to the homie. Unless you have a problem with him and that's why you said please don't, but shit. Yeah, I'm just here to read the story, see the story to its end. And see, the problem with that too is our expectations for those who are invested in the story. Oh, what's up, Sophia? For those of us who are so invested into the story, and once we get to the actual climactic end, we're either going to be very disappointed or very content and happy with the ending. But just because the story has been going on since, because Arc 1 is very much tied into Arc 2 in the sense that there are things that are being revealed in Lostbelt 7, as far as Lostbelt 7, that pertains to everything even before arc 1. So technically this is just one big massive ass arc. It's not even just arc 1, arc 2. Like it's one big ass story. So depending on how they end it, because at least for me, when I watch anime or like movies and whatnot, like I could love the whole thing through, but if the ending is ass, that's gonna ruin it for me. Like the ending has to be good. Has to be insanely good. You could say I like the gameplay. I kind of like the bosses, but the farming in this game is a struggle. I think farming gets stale for sure. That's why I'm indifferent for the most part, because most of the game is farming and 3-turning. The boss fights could be pretty fun, and the challenges. I think new event systems, more Grail fronts, where like the difficulty is a lot harder in Grail fronts. Maybe even add a story to the Grail fronts, like a bigger story. I think the past couple of Grail fronts have had like cutscenes, but like nothing too spectacular. Yeah, because the ending is what you're left with. That's your last impression of the entire story. Like you could go back and, you know, rewatch the cutscenes or reread the cutscenes or rewatch the episodes depending on like what you're watching or reading or whatever. But in the end of the day, that ending is what's gonna stick with you. So there are definitely some things that I don't like about Grand Order story, but I think overall I like it. But that ending though, bro, like they better stick the landing, bro. Like with Game of Thrones, yeah, no, Paradox, I've told this story before. I don't know if she's watching right now, probably not, but I have a friend who started Grand Order last year, like early last year, and she's a big Game of Thrones fan. I've never seen Game of Thrones, and she's always been, well, not always, but she's been bringing it up at that point and like trying to rewatch it, but she wants to watch it with me. So when she started Grand Order, I was like, you know what, I'll go watch Game of Thrones with you. Since you started something that I like, I'll start something you like. And after, I forget, it was like 7 or 8 seasons. I forget how many seasons there are. But I genuinely felt like I wasted my time because that last season could go eat my ass. It's hot garbage. How much did you save for Lostbelt 6? You're looking at it, bro. 553 quartz and 128. By the way, I already, because Animex was around the corner and anniversary around the corner, I bought my 15 paid quartz, so I think it's 15 paid quartz for anniversary. Hopefully I got enough. But yeah, I hope they explain the connection of the Lostbelts to Fuyuki. I think they will, because I mean Fuyuki is still burning at this point, right? They've been talking about it, like here and there in like interludes and whatnot. So there's something about Fuyuki that's still mysterious, because I think it was like something along the lines of like one of the singularities that Goetia didn't start himself, but he took advantage of it anyway. So that means something else or somebody else started it. Which I'd be crazy if that's like, I mean, it probably is. It's probably going to be the final area we're going to go to. So it's meant to be like poetic, so to speak. Everything goes full circle kind of thing. It's the first chapter and it's the final chapter. And in a bigger, wider picture, it's Fuyuki, which is like the main setting of the original visual novels. So I think it would be perfect storytelling in that sense, but you still need to know what's going on in like the actual, you know, lost. How does it tie into the Lostbelt? Who was particularly behind it? Yeah, in the opening 2 of the Lostbelt arc, Fuyuki's there and Saber Alter's there, but we haven't been there yet. So maybe Fuyuki was the testing area for the Lostbelts. Well, technically, Shimosa was the testing for the Lostbelts. I think technically. As far as Fuyuki goes, I'm not sure how it's gonna tie in. I'm just excited to see how that ends, bro. How it all ties together. Yo, what's up, Alex? How you doing, bro? How you be doing? Yeah, that ordeal call news again. Link is in the description and in the pinned comment if you want to check out the news, bro. If you want to check out the news, and hit that like button if you're excited. I'm pretty indifferent. still about Ordeal Call, but depending on what they show, I might get a little bit more excited. Might have to deal with Kira and Fuyuki is the stage for his arc. That would be sick. That would be so sick. Which makes sense. We still haven't dealt with him, so if we end up fighting him in one of the final battles, that would be pretty sick in Fuyuki. Oh, congratulations, Alex. It's great. No, I mean the OG tested area, like by the alien god before Limbo. Maybe. I mean, I feel like it would be kind of weird for them to reuse that plot point of... Because right now, at this moment, we know that Shimosa was like the testing area for Lostbelt. And they reuse a similar plot point. It's like, no, actually, even beforehand, the Fuyuki city was the testing area for the Lostbelt. Which, I mean, they could do that, but I don't know. If they reuse that plot point, that would be pretty weird. To me, that would be weird. But I mean, that wouldn't kill the story for me by any means. It's just, I would prefer it if there's like something else going on. Maybe. Hate the last LB7 fight so much. They literally made DPS check the boss. Are you talking about the Tez fight? I think that took me 2 tries. I think I beat him with Yang. I don't remember it being that annoying, but I guess if you don't have the servant for him, maybe it could be annoying. Again, I don't know if you're talking about the Tez fight. Who do you bet would voice Bima, Lollipop Demon, and Dracula Dantes? I actually don't know. I can't tell. I just hope the Lollipop Demon has like a, I guess, a seductive voice. I don't know if she comes across like that, so we'll see. Test fight. Yeah, the test fight. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I fucking obliterated him, but again, it depends on your account and your servants, I guess, and your luck to an extent. Okay, so they're showing some Beyond the Tail stuff, which I guess is the theme with the new anniversary. They've been releasing these Beyond the Tail mini animations, so why not? Is it gonna sound like someone to bully? Oh shit. So Bathory again? Just another Bathory? Kinda hope Odin shows up in the Lostbelt part 2. The Odin as a servant would be sick, but I mean they kind of already... I don't want to spoil some Lostbelt 6 stuff, because I think that's where they reveal some Odin stuff, but an actual Odin would be cool. I mean, actual Zeus would be so cool too. Just need more gods and goddesses at this point. Hotter Bathory, to be honest. I mean, Hotter Bathory is basically Fairy Knight Tristan. I remember when she first came out, that was like a running gag. She's just a Bathory face. Which, I mean, when you really look at them, they don't really look too much alike, but you know, at first glance, you might be like, oh, are they related? But yeah. Ooh, they're showing the current rate of the observance. So if you want Atlanta to alter, I keep forgetting how to pronounce her name. The chick with the blue eyes white dragon, Anastasia, and Ivan Terrible. Then you could roll for them, but you know, obviously I'm not gonna roll for them. Whatever. You need to give Bima the VA that voice Sinbad. He does remind me of Sinbad. I assume you mean Sinbad from the Magi series. I think that would be pretty sick. Speaking of Sinbad, how come we don't have like a Sinbad heroic spirit yet? Like, I feel like that's a pretty big name in, like, you know, stories and shit. Sinbad would be pretty cool. Although knowing Grand Order, they're probably gonna lilify him and then turn him into a lolly. So maybe it's best we don't see him. I just hope if he does come out, he's like a Chad. I want him to let us fight old bosses. I've been saying this I mean, everyone's been saying this for a long time. I feel like being able to refight past, you know, quests or past bosses would be pretty sick. I don't know if other games do this, because I've only played literally Fate Grand Order and Magia Record, so let me know if other games have done this. But in Magia Record, there's like a main story that you go through that's pretty easy, kind of similar to the first couple of chapters of Fate Grand Order, but at the same time that there's the main quest line, there's also a harder version of the main quest line, so you get to replay the same quest, but they're a lot harder, and there's like more HP, the enemies hit harder. So I think that would be pretty sick to implement if we could go all the way back to like Fuyuki, fight the same skeletons, the same bosses, Saber Altar and whatnot, but make them so like it's like current standard difficulty where like Saber has breaks, has additional gimmicks, maybe additional enemies with her. I think that would be pretty sick. And then it still plays the same cutscenes, kind of like what they did with Manga Record. I think that would be cool. And of course they would give us like quartz afterwards, hopefully. Like not just refight, you know, past bosses, but also just being able to re-experience the old story quests, but in a much harder difficulty. I think that would be sick. Every other gacha game I play makes you farm story bosses over and over. FGO is the only game I played with one-time bosses. Yeah, I don't know why they do that then. It might be like a story reason, like, no, you should only be able to fight them once they're defeated. Unless they come back in the story, you should never be able to fight them. But at the same time, we've had like anniversary quests that bring back old bosses, so like, why not just keep them there? I don't know. Haven't touched my JP Magi record in ages, too much gachas, but I still have the account info whenever I decide to ever return. And I rip Magi record, bro. That was shit. You know what? FGO a bit, you know. There's a lot of things we do differently around here, but don't get me wrong, I still like the game. And it's still, I'm gonna stay loyal to it till the day we get that end of service announcement. And once we get that end of service announcement, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna shed a tear. I think anybody who's been playing for at least 5 years and has dedicated a lot of time and of course money into the game, I think we're all gonna shed a tear. FGO does have a couple of very dumb gameplay choices. I mean, again, pretty indifferent when it comes to gameplay, but I do see how fun it would be just to fight the old Tiamat using, for example, our playable Tiamat. I think that would be pretty sick. I mean, you could do that technically if you're a new account or you've never beaten Babylonia for whatever reason. I guess you could technically do that, but obviously seasoned players like us can't go back and do that unless they release some kind of quest. Yeah, it'll be gut-wrenching. Yeah, no, all I'll have is like the thousands of screenshots I have of this game. Of course, my real-life figures, which I'm probably going to keep until the day I die. I mean, we'll see, unless I'm really desperate for money. And all the dents that it's made to my wallet. I think that will live forever as well. Does Tiamat accept head pats? I assume she does. Especially in her lolly form. I think she would accept that, Jeremiah, for sure. I hope someday in the future for exhibition and challenge quest they give like 5 tickets, because 1 ticket for a lot of bullshit. Yeah, no, I agree. In fact, when I was talking about earlier the being able to replay old like story quests, like every story quest, not just boss fights, and then getting quartz out of it, I think if they were to ever do that and make it really hard, I think instead of 1 quart it should be maybe 3 quarts or 2 quarts or maybe even a full-blown ticket. So I definitely see the value in if a challenge quest is like that difficult, the reward should be a lot more. Look at the negative numbers in bank statements. Yeah, I know. Like if I were to look back, I would probably like cringe a little bit. Like cringe a lot. Let's be honest, cringe a lot. Let's do an end party in Japan. Damn, we gotta fly all. I guess, you know, it's a JP game, so it makes sense. I mean, I'd be down, Brian. I mean, someday I'm going to Japan for sure. I just don't know when. I was supposed to go back in 2020, but we all know what happened in 2020. We all know what happened. Like, we had it all planned out. Me, my brother, I think my cousins as well. We all had it planned out, and then shit went down. It's like, okay, we can't go. We can't. We're not allowed, bro. But I'm so down. Like, imagine that final stream for Grand Order. I know my OGs are gonna be there a couple years from now. I expect to see you there, Archiblade's Hunter, of course, Brandon, all you hoes. I didn't mean to call you hoes, but you know, I could call you guys bitches too. But you know, all of us should be there, and then it's gonna be lit. We're all gonna have a toast, even though I don't drink alcohol. But if I were to ever do that, it would be for that reason. It will be whenever JP will end. Yeah, no. 10 years from now. Yeah, Elson will have to. See, the thing is, what's fucked up is, let's say in this coming anniversary, they announced Grand Order is ending, like the JP version of the game. You already know that everybody who plays NA, once they hear that news, no one's gonna want to whale anymore. No one's gonna want to really play anymore. Like the fan base, like the player base is gonna drop substantially. I already know the income's gonna drop substantially because everyone knows when the game's gonna end. So it's gonna be a clusterfuck for NA when JP ends. I don't think NA is gonna come out scot-free and another 2 years of booming profits. I think it will be a shit show. Challenge Quest should just give QP rewards and they should be like 20 million. I think they should give the ticket that they already give a couple million QP, like you said, maybe 60 million. And maybe even, well, they already do give materials, but they should give a lot more for sure. Yeah, when JP announces like if they ever get the end of service, which I mean they will, then yeah, it would be like shooting NA in the foot too. It would be game over for both games, bro. Maybe wait for all servers to catch up, then end all at once. How would that even work? They would have to either halt JP, which nobody's gonna wait for 2 years in JP, or they would have to speed up NA and every other server, which I don't think anybody else wants that either, because I mean that's just gonna tell everybody like, okay, why are they going off of schedule here? Why are we getting all these events in 1 month? And then, you know, just to end it all, slip and fall, I will never look away. I think that's the lyrics, I'm not sure. JP should not announce an end of service at all. As long as the courts flow, the courts must flow. I mean, that's probably like in that ideal world, not a realistic one. If the game keeps making a lot of money, which it still does despite the dead weeks or the dead months, still make a lot of money. In an ideal world, the game's probably never gonna end, because if the profit is that big, they would be stupid to end it. They'd be so dumb to do that. But realistically, at some point, profits are gonna, you know, dwindle ever so slowly. I think it already is, but we're still making, like, comparatively speaking, if we look at other gacha games, we're still making pretty big bucks. Nowhere near as much as we did a couple years ago, technically, but still, we're still making the charts, so it's still good. But for sure, they'd probably think about ending the game once profits aren't worth it at that point. The only thing I don't miss about My Gear Record is the non-sub events. Yeah, no, that was ass. That's why it's I'm in like in a weird position where like JP for the past year have been, you know, pretty, I guess, frequent with the dead weeks, where like we go weeks and weeks without like actual events. But I come from a game, aka My Gear Record, where we had events almost every fucking week. So I don't know, I think I would still take the dead weeks over event after event, banner after banner, but I do see that there could be a healthy balance, and I think we had that back with the Lightworks to an extent, but over the past year it's been a bit rough. Usually when FGO drops like big updates, they usually shoot up to first. Yeah, no, easily. We still make a fuck ton of money. Like, I think a lot of gacha games and a lot of companies would kill to get the profits that we still get at this point. Yeah, bro, I've been playing like Legend of Zelda with my girlfriend. We're still taking it really slow. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already beat the game 20 times over, but we're taking our time having fun with it. My favorite thing is still building and shit. Still suck at combat. I've gotten a little bit better. Hey there, MC. How's it going? I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty good. I got a Shinsengumi jacket, by the way. Oh shit, dude! You're gonna be wearing that drip. Repping the Shinsengumi. Okito would be proud, for sure. As someone that plays multiple gachas, having dead weeks basically just means I shift my focus on what to progress. Yeah, no, I could definitely see that being a thing. Nah, man, I keep getting distracted. I just got the Master Sword and I only beat like... Really, Brandon? Holy shit. Yeah, we got the Master Sword, I think, like a week ago at this point. I'm surprised we got the Master Sword before you guys, bro. Like, shit. Especially you, Archerblades, bro. You know how to game like a maniac, so I know that for a fact looking at your Resident Evil shit. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, there's like multiple ways and multiple routes you could go to get the Master Sword. Because the way my girlfriend and I did it is we maxed out our stamina to 2 bars overall, and then we just pulled the shit out. But I'm sure there's like a main quest line where you could do it without maxing out your stamina to that extent. I don't know. I got the Master Sword after 2 dungeons. God damn, bro. Yeah, everyone's playing in the different pace, which, I mean, you know, it's an open world game. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Torturing Koroks and shit. I remember the first Korok. Is it pronounced Korok? Or me and my girlfriend say Korok because we like to roll our R's. But the first Korok we encountered in the tutorial area, shit was funny as fuck. Because again, I've never played a Legend of Zelda game, and we're supposed to get the Korok from one floating island to another. Dude, when I grabbed the controller, when I was like, yo, can I try this? And then when I was trying to get him across, and then he fell down, and all you could hear is this little voice screaming that he needs to get to his friend. I was fucking on the floor fucking dying. That shit was funny as fuck. And then I go online and see everybody has Koroks getting roasted on the skillet and shit. And I'm just like, God damn, bro. Like, I thought it was funny as fuck just watching the motherfucker fall to the atmosphere, bro. Like, but yeah, shit's funny, bro. I also saw some people that were like, nah, man, this game is promoting torture. That's like not right. And I'm just like, it's not that serious, bro. It's a video game. It's a video game, and you're torturing these creatures that aren't getting killed. Like, they're not even getting hurt. So I don't know. It's weird. Some people are weird. It's like a very small minority. It's like not a lot of people, but I do see a couple comments here and there in like YouTube videos and like Twitter and whatnot. It's like, it's not that serious, man. It's not that serious. I mean, it's Legend of Zelda. We're fighting. Like, you might as well say it's promoting violence. Yeah, you literally like beat the shit out of animals and take their skin and fucking meat. It's not that serious. But do be like that. Are you playing Honkai Star Rail MC? I'm actually not. My friend actually asked me this earlier as well, and I think I have to clear the air now. I don't think I'm ever gonna touch another gacha game in my life. That's just, I don't care how good it is and how many people recommend it. I'm probably never gonna touch another gacha game again. I just have a bad history with gacha games, especially going off of Magi record and just having it end out of nowhere. Unless it's something like Fate, where I know it's not gonna end anytime soon, and the IP is so strong and profitable that like I'm comfortable with it. I don't want to start another gacha game and then like a couple months later, like a year later, it just ends. You watch Vinland Saga? I actually, me and my brother, we watched the first couple episodes a couple years ago. We stopped. I don't know why. We picked it back up a couple of months ago, and we stopped again. So I don't know what's wrong with us, but someday we'll watch it. We enjoy it. I just don't know why we keep taking breaks. Focus on FGO. Don't be an insane person. Like, listen, more power to you. If you want to play like 5 gacha games, whatever, it's just not for me, dog. I can't do it. Like, I'm not even thinking about like my wallet. It's like my mental health can't fucking keep up with it. Because as you guys can see, I go all in FGO. Not talking about like whaling, but just like playing and like getting invested in the story. I cannot handle juggling that many at the same time. Granted, FGO probably has a much more complex plot than most other gacha games. It's not all other gacha games, so my brain won't explode. But still, just investing in like farming events for 2 games even. That was hard enough with Magi record, but Magi record also had autoplay or auto fight. So is the fog path in the Lost Woods different from Breath of the Wild? So I've never played Breath of the Wild, but you're able to get past the fog. I don't know if I should spoil it for you. Just know that you have to think. I'm trying to think of a pun. Just know you gotta go up from under. That's all I will say. That's not really a pun, but like it's kind of a riddle. If you know, you know, bro. But My girlfriend was having a hard time getting through the forest, and I was like, let me try. And then after like running around the area a bit, I found something. I can say what it was. Went inside. Then you know, shit goes. Shit went pretty well. FGO is the only gacha with a story good enough for me to push through the bullshit of luck-based games. Yeah, no, if it wasn't like for the story, I probably wouldn't play this fucking game. Like, it could have the same character designs and everything, but like, you know, I'll play for like the story, man, and the character development. Do any of the 3 ordeal calls servants interest you? The succubus looking girl. That's it. Like, Bima's pretty cool. She reminds me of Sinbad. But I think I'm falling for that succubus vampire looking chick. For sure. Got it. Thanks, guys. I'll find out. Yeah, it's you gotta think outside the box a little bit. Just remember, there's a lot of new like abilities in this game that wasn't in the previous game, right? Even though I never played the previous game, but I assume a lot of these abilities, if not all of them, weren't in the previous game. Just remember to use those. I want her to step on me like, goddamn, bro. Yo, how many servants would you let step on you? Like, this is a legitimate question. Because if we look at my roster servants, for example, and NA in particular. Okay, definitely Kiara. Kiara 100%, I would let her step on me. Summer Kiara specifically. None Kiara, I probably still would let her, but I think Summer Kiara for sure. I think Ibuki would crush the fuck out of me, but probably not her then. Oh, Shisho for sure. She's stepping on me 1000%, bro. Damn. Comment in her adult form, maybe even the lolly form, maybe like, I don't know. Maybe even the lolly form. Yo, who's stepping on me though? Who's stepping on me? I don't have her here because she hasn't come out yet, but Fairy Knight Lancelot, Bavanchi, 1000%. Or high heels going up my ass for sure. Oh, they're announcing the Anime Expo premiere for Strange Fake. I'm gonna be there. At least I'm gonna try to be there. If I don't make it, I'm gonna be really sad. I'm going. So if you guys are going to Anime Expo, expect to see a dude with a Gilgamesh jacket and a Gilgamesh Ita bag. That's probably gonna be me. I'm gonna be wearing my mask. This is how my mask looks like. So if you guys know, it's like red and black. So just know I'm gonna be wearing this beanie too. So I'm gonna be standing out a lot. Oh, they're showing some arcade stuff. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I'll probably let Meb step on me. I don't like Meb like that, but if she was in front of me and she was like, yo, let me step on you, I'm not gonna say no. Right? I'm not gonna say no. Carmilla she's stepping on me, dog. Both feet. I don't know how she's gonna do it. Unless like I'm in like a leveled floor for sure. Autographs will be 25 per. Nah, I'm not gonna charge for autographs. Nobody has ever asked me for an autograph, and honestly don't, because my signature is ass. Maybe if I ever make it to like 1 million subs or something, maybe then I will be more comfortable about like giving autographs. But like, nah. So it's just a bit conceited. Like if you're not like a well-known person and you're giving out autographs, I don't know. It's a little bit conceited in my opinion. So like pictures are cool, but I mean if you ask for an autograph, I'll probably do it, but definitely not gonna advertise that shit. Oh, Shuten's 1000%. Like she could sit on me. You see, is that a different category? All the servants that you would let step on you, would you also let them sit on you? I don't know if there's necessarily a difference in the servants there, because I don't think I would let Shuten step on me. I think I'd let her sit on me though. I think there's a slight difference. Because going back to Ibuki, I wouldn't let her step on me, but I mean, either way I'm getting crushed, but you know, you could sit on me, dog. Sheesh. So all the ones that you would let step on you, to let them sit on you. Would Castoria sit on you? I think if you ask her, she'll probably be fine, but she'll probably be very embarrassed about it. Should be the same ballpark. Okay. I smell it. Or will they be sitting though? Because I mean, it's up to your imagination, dog. Shit. You gotta talk to your wife about that. I gotta talk to my girlfriend about it too, but you know. Would you let Gilgamesh and Enkidu use a new... Listen. If, for whatever reason, I wanted to be obliterated from the face of the planet, if that's one way to go out, I'd probably take it, yeah. Because imagine on my gravestone, if I do get a gravestone, assuming the world isn't fucking destroyed, my gravestone, it says got destroyed by Gilgamesh and Enkidu. I think that would be pretty fire. That'd be hot fire. That'd be an insane way to go. Oh, they're releasing a Blu-ray for First Order and Moonlight Lushroom? Oh shit. First Order came out back in like 2018 or 17. There, goddamn. I think late 2016 actually. It's old as shit. What would be like the coolest NP to die to? Now that's a question. Like if you get to choose how you get out of this world, let's say you're on your deathbed, you've lived for 80, 90 years, you're pretty satisfied with life, but now it's time to think about how you're gonna go out. And you had a choice. Which noble phantasm would be outright the best, funnest, craziest way to go out? Ooh, look at that cover for that soundtrack though, featuring Olga. That's crazy. Meb NP, of course. Yo, dog, you're gonna be like an 80, 90 plus year old. Your dick ain't getting up, bro. Unless she has an NP where your dick getting up, but who knows? Oh, shit. I mean, she's like whipping you, right? Like, she's not even like doing anything with you. Oberon's NP? Damn, I don't know. Oberon's NP is kind of disgusting. There's like a lot of bugs and shit, right? OG Kiara would be scary. That would be insane. That would be insane. Like, I'm looking right now. Like, who would be fucking sick? Ooh, Kama would be insane. Yo, you know what would be like pretty simple, but a pretty crazy way to go out? Like King Hassan. You just hear the bell toll, and then you close your eyes, and then all of a sudden, bam. Like, it's a very simple way to go out, but that would be pretty sick. Shuten drugging me with like alcohol would be pretty funny, I guess. Maybe Abigail, not Summer NP. Even the Summer version is pretty cool. Just seeing a door open up and then you just die. Unlimited Lost Works would be one of the worst. That'd definitely be one of the more painful ones for sure. Just a bunch of blades coming out of your body. That'd be one way to go out. Well, I wouldn't say all the foreigners. I feel like Hokusai, for example, is pretty tame. I mean, it's just like, you know, artsy fartsy waves hitting you. Nothing too crazy. But like Yang Guofei, for example, she's using the power of like a blue sun to obliterate you, to burn you. Like, that's one way to go out. Go out like Mashi. God damn, bro. Just cease to exist. But now they're talking about 8th anniversary. So they are going to tease a little bit of 8th anniversary in FGO Fes. Nothing too crazy. Shiki would be cool. How would BB, like, how would this work? BB's NP. Like, how would that work? Because he's like injecting you with a giant syringe. And then being like cute as fuck in a nurse outfit. That'd be, oh, by the way, I haven't trained my Stalfo, obviously. Can't believe I still got that motherfucker. I shouldn't have went there, but it'd be like that. Get injected with BB juice. I guess so. I mean, if it's simplicity, like it's just simple poison. But yeah, having a hot nurse do it though, pretty sick. Kiara Fate Extra Noble Phantasm. Yeah, where she just spreads her legs wide open and just... Ooh, what's this? What's going on here? Is this something to do... It's something to do with FGO Fes, huh? I'm jealous. If you guys are going to FGO Fest, I'm jealous of you. I'm particularly talking to Archer Blades and Brandon right now. And anybody else who lives in Japan. This is for FGO Fest, right? That's fucked. Damn, I want to go. One of these days, I think that's definitely in my bucket list. I want to attend an FGO Fest. It's just, you know, timing it correctly with like a Japan trip and like having people to go with, because I wouldn't want to go alone. I would want to go with at least 1 to 2 other people. Ah, man. That'd be sick. I bet it's a lot of fun. Even if I don't understand what the hell's going on, just seeing all the different exhibits, all the noble phantasms they have in display, seeing the merch, of course, and buying the merch, you know, I think that'd be cool. Is it true that arcade is officially dead? They haven't said it being dead. I mean, they wouldn't announce it just randomly like that, but in a lot of ways it is, because a lot of the exclusive servants that were like the big draw, arguably, for arcade, like Tiamat and whatnot, got released in mobile. So it's like, what's the point of playing arcade? So they would have to like have more exclusives in arcade to have a bigger incentive. But I don't know if it's like officially dead. I wouldn't say that, because they technically still have some exclusives. Not even talking about like Sita, but talking about like, you know, the costumes, you know, the physical cards you could get, you know. Oh yeah, last year they had like 3 characters you use with line to solve a mystery. Didn't do it because didn't know enough Japanese yet. Shit. You should honestly bring arcade to PC and console. I mean, I'm down somewhat, but it is Gacha again, so I don't know. I'd be pretty scared. I'd be pretty scared. I'd be pretty scared, you know what I'm saying? No new exclusive servants. I mean, at this point, well, I mean, Sita. I don't know if Sita, they should release her in mobile, but technically she like, but as far as like new ones, yeah, you're right. I mean, he's probably right. Maybe. I mean, you know, knock on wood, who knows? Who knows what the fuck they're gonna do? We're gonna release Zeus and Wodime as exclusive to arcade. I'll be like, that's some ass. That's some ass. Ooh, look at them outfits. Damn. So again, they're showing some anniversary, 8th anniversary stuff. So this is the costumes for these 2 particular characters. I'm really enjoying, of course, City Girl, Tilalak. She is always wearing the drip. Like her normal ascensions are already drippy, particularly the first ascension. I think it's the first ascension, and even second ascension. No, I think it's second ascension that I'm thinking about, where she's wearing drip. She's dripping in this one too. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. These are probably craft essences though. She do be dripping, bro. She do be wet. She do be wet. Damn, though. I don't know if this is a hot take, but out of all the servants from Lostbelt 7, like I love Kukulkan, for example, right? And Tez is pretty, you know, he's out there, but I still think he's cool. I think out of all the designs from Lostbelt 7, I think Tilalak's my favorite. I think she's the best looking overall. And I think that's a hot take because, 1, she's a 4-star. And 2, everyone loves Cuckoo, for example. If you include NPC servants or NPC characters, Kamazots, everyone loves. I don't know, Tilalak be dripping, bro. She do be dripping. Well, Nita Chrysalter's pretty good too. Nita Chrysalter's fucking amazing. Yeah, I love her hair. Hair's pretty sick, nasty. She dripping, bruh. Well, I know what 1CA I'm picking. Yeah, I'm probably gonna pick hers, unless they show some more. Then I'm gonna shit myself. Yeah, Nita Chrysalter's design, her NP animation, kind of her skills. Her skills are very simple, but like very effective, right? The fact that she's permanent is insane. She definitely feels like and looks like a limited servant, but hey, man, that's great. Like, release more permanent extra classes, because she's a 5-star Avenger, so why not more extra class permanents? A class of Nito Alter Avenger, I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong, but yeah. I love Nito's short hair version plus dark skin mommy. No, she's amazing. They better give us an Aussie Ra. That'd be insane. Like an Aussie Alter, but like manifested as the embodiment of Ra. That would be crazy. Because isn't like Nita Chrysalter's whole thing is that she's like honing in her manifestation of like I forget which god, but Anubis? Was it Anubis? I know she summons Anubis, but in one of her arts or animations, I forget what, but that'd be crazy for Ozzy. They make one for Ra. That'd be insane. The winged dragon of Ra. Obelisk the Tormentor. That'd be sick. Although Ozzy Alter technically already exists in prototype. Yeah, Anubis. Okay, sorry. I thought so. Yeah, Ozzy with like Ra or even like Osiris or any other like big Egyptian god, that'd be so cool. She does use Anubis in her normal form for sure, but she isn't like possessed by Anubis. She just summons like a relic of him or some kind of representation of him, but in her alter version she's like almost like a 50+% Anubis possessed. I do find it like funny that in her lines, her My Room lines, you could still see tidbits of normal Nitocris inside of her, because when she talks about Ozzy for her My Room line, she tries to play it cool with Ozzy, because obviously normal Nitocris freaks out over Ozzy and like kind of simps over him, whereas Nitocris Alter is a bit more posed, a bit more stoic with it. But then at the end of her line, she starts to break down and is like, "Oh, Ozzy, like I'm still kind of sweating around you, bro. I still respect you a lot as a pharaoh." So it's kind of crazy. You should look up that line. The line's pretty funny. Yo, who that silhouette though? Who that? See, the slick back hair makes me think automatically Gil or Archer, but at the same time the body is very skinny and small, so probably not neither of them. I don't think it's either Gil or Emiya. That'd be insane though. I don't know. He looks small. Like his build is not that big. Granted, Gil and even Archer isn't that big, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't see him bringing drinks to people. Not gonna lie. Well, technically in Fate Zero, he, gave everyone a taste of his best alcohol. So by everyone I mean Saber and Iskandar, but still, I think he's willing to share drinks just to show off. But him serving drinks, yeah, that might be a different thing. Yeah, the Banquet of the Kings, still probably pound for pound one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Fate scene ever. As far as anime goes, if we include Grand Order stuff, it might get pretty crazy. But I just like the fact that these three OP ass fucking servants just sit down and just talk. Like somewhat in a civil manner. Granted, Gil starts laughing at Saber and it's kind of a dick towards her, but still, like, it's interesting just to see servants talk to each other and exchange different ideals and like their viewpoints on what it means to be a king and whatnot. I think that was a pretty cool plot point. Plus, it's also funny that like we would never see him do this nowadays unless it's like Castergil in Babylonia, but Gil sitting down on like a brick floor with these other two mongrels, like, it's just interesting. I don't see Archer Gil doing that nowadays. Like he would probably summon his throne and then sit down on his throne. Yeah, more scenes where like servant fight scenes, obviously that's like the peak of everyone's like nut busting, right? But just seeing servants just talk, I don't know, it's pretty cool. I thought for that scene he would summon his throne. I was kind of shocked the first time. Yeah, I know. Looking like the first time I saw it, I wasn't that shocked because I wasn't really like into Fate and I didn't know much about his character. But looking back at it, I'm like, wow, he really sat down on the dirty hard floor. Like, what? You would think he would like at least summon like a red carpet for himself. It's kind of funny. All right, homie, Tucson's out here, so you guys already know the prerogative, what to expect. He's gonna look at the camera, it's gonna zoom in on him, he's gonna do this. Fade to Black, something's gonna happen. I don't know if they're gonna show like a new servant or animation or anything, but I hope he at least announces some kind of event to look forward to, or maybe even a trailer. But we'll see. Give me my Protogil. Yeah, I wish, bro, but not today. Yeah, if Aniplex were ever to release a shirt with like him as like a graphic, like as an anime character doing this, and then there's like Japanese text in the bottom or something, I would buy that shirt for sure. Nobody else but Fate fans would understand it, but I think it would be a fire shirt. Okay, so I think they're talking more about the event, which I guess is using its own unique system where you have to use these items to keep playing, which I hope that's not too annoying, because I don't know, just being able to just use my AP and then wait for it to refill is pretty, you know, standard at this point. I'm so used to that. But I mean, the past events have done this before, so we'll see. So the new event doesn't start till 6/7, so in 2 weeks. Oh shit, we're gonna go 2 weeks without. This is for the event, right? This isn't already a call. I could be wrong. Bro, you are not ready for Protogil Summer and Annie, unless Annie's Protogil. I think this year Annie's Alco, but if it's Protogil, I'm gonna shit myself. Tucson for Grand Revealer. I mean, shit, why not, bro? Alright, so new event, 2 weeks. Is there anything for this next 2 weeks? I still find it silly that they just don't do Grail Front every month. Or at least the hunting quest. Nobody likes the advanced quests, by the way. Those quests that give those like 1-star or 2-star craft essences that give you like more drop rate for materials. Nobody liked those quests. So I'm honestly not surprised that they're not releasing more of those quests, because again, nobody gives a fuck. I've done most of them, just not all of them. Not because I can't do them, but I don't like them. I don't find them that fun. I want at least 2 summer events about the guys, and they get something. That would be sick. But 8 years in almost, they're probably not gonna do that. Our contenders for Annie so far is Olga, and one of my smarter friends picked Seme. See, the thing about Albino Seme is we've been talking about him for like since Shimosa, I think. We've been talking about him for a while, and they hinted at him in Lostbelt 5.5, but still they have not released him, so I don't know. I don't think Sandman would be anniversary. I don't think that would be that hype, unless he shows up in Ordeal Call within the next month and then they hype him up. But they just randomly gave him to us. It's like, okay, like you're a bit late, but hello. Yo, the Benny I don't know why they didn't make the Benny altar a costume. They made like Irishigal altar and the King Proteo altar costumes. Like, why not Benny? Yeah, I think what the thing that I really like about Grail Fronts, when you think about it, is again, most of the game is 3-turn farming, and most of those 3-turn farming you're gonna be AoEs. Now nowadays with the 90++ farming quests, sometimes you have to throw in a single target or two for farming, but for the most part it's still 3-turn AoE is like 90% of the gameplay. If they make Grail Fronts more common, it gives single target servants time to shine, you know? So I think they should do that every month, so like there's a designated meta for AoEs and then a designated meta for single target servants, and of course support servants could be mixed in between both of those, because right now it's like AoEs, like that's what everyone gives a fuck about. Okay, what is this? Is this like this is definitely a Japanese event. What is this? What did they announce? My dick's hard. They didn't have one for her? No, they didn't. They didn't have any. I've started using all my servants when I farm nowadays, so I don't get bored of using the same lineup. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that for sure. I'm gonna put in an application for you to work for Lazingle. They need you, man. I mean, I'm down, but they better pay me well, bro, because you know they be making like millions of dollars every month. Like, give me money. And I'm kidding. Like, if you want to only pay me like $15 an hour, which is like 20,000, like not 20, 2,000 yen. Yeah, I'm down. That's probably below minimum wage, but you know, if I get to work on one of my favorite series, I'm so down. An Ilya event? Is it really an Ilya event? That's pretty hype. That's hype. Does she get a new form or just reruns of the past Ilias that we've gotten? That explains the Ilya artwork that they showed. If that's the case. That's pretty cool. We haven't had like Ilya content in a while. I guess Summer Ilya was 2 years ago. So why not? Mabuhay everyone. Yo, what's up, Alter Cross Kai? What's going on, dog? Get to work on Fate, live in Japan, get all the surprises early. I'd work for minimum. Yeah, why not? Minimum wage here is like 1,000 yen. God damn! Is it 1,000 yen? Correct me if I'm wrong. 1,000 yen is like $7 out here in the US. Our economy is fucked up. Hey, this is an Ilya event. That's crazy. So they're probably gonna get reruns, rerun banners. Maybe even Kuro might be. Oh no, is Kuro in the? No, she's not in the. I don't even know why I'm checking NA. She's not in the that one shop with the event servants. So they might add her in. Roughly $8. That's ass, bro. But I guess the economy over there in Japan is a bit, well, I guess a lot better than here in the US. Our shit's inflated to all hell and back. Okay, some kind of mansion. Is that Ilya's mansion? I just mentioned the mansion earlier with Gilgamesh sitting there for the... Okay, some kind of water park, I think. I don't know. Something's going on. Angelica incoming, I would nut. I would actually nut. If Angelica gets added. Like if the... Oh, dude, that would be insane if they released like the Prisma Ilya, like the rest of the cast from there. Like Shiro versus Emiya, forget about it. You guys are talking about Muramasa this, Muramasa that, bro. Shiro versus Emiya? I would nut. And Angelica, of course. Would definitely bust a couple. For obvious reasons. Beatrice would be sick. I don't know. Because this is not a Fate Prisma Ilya event, technically. That'd be weird, but I'd be so sick, though. What part from the Philippines are you from? I don't know if that's directed towards me or somebody else, but I used to live in Manila. So, there you go. Shout out to anybody who's from Quezon City. What's up, dog? I did Mio versus Shiro. If I were to ever make a Shiro tier list, he would probably be S tier easily. He would probably be S tier. I'm okay with putting Muramasa at like A tier. I don't know. I find Shiro versus Emiya to be a lot more hype. Heaven's Feel Emiya. Ooh, shit. See, I like the fact that he goes against his ideals and has like his own individuality, kind of. Even Emiya, like Archer Emiya, respects that. So I would probably put him at A tier as well. What the hell? Locusta is back? I was gonna say Locusta because my girlfriend and I have been saying Locusta me gusta for the past couple of weeks. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Locusta. Draco's already back? What the hell are these motherfuckers like already showing up? Yo, where Tiamat at though? Where Tiamat at though? What the hell? You were near me, MC. I'm from Angeles. Oh shit, for real? Let's go. Who knows? Maybe we passed by each other at like a Jollibee or something. I don't know. It's been a couple years though. I mean, by a couple, I mean like 10 plus years since I've lived there. So maybe, maybe not. I'm in my mid-20s, by the way, so you do the math. Maybe you were around the same age as me. I don't know. That's crazy. This feels like Guda Guda. Yeah, this feels like a Guda Guda event. I thought it was. Fun Karakuri Ilya's Castle. So it's literally called an Ilya's... It's an Ilya's Castle event. The fact Draco and Locusta is here, that's fucking funny. We literally just got them. Oh, really, Alex? Okay. That's fucking wild. That's wild. I think this is the fastest we've seen, like, an event servant featured in another event right after. I think. That's funny. Kind of wish Tiamat was here though, because you know, I don't want to forget about my mommy. You know what I'm saying? That's fun though. That's fun. Got the Roman servants as well, which is probably why Draco and Locusta are there. Ibuki with Habitrot. That's interesting. You got one of the biggest servants and then one of the smaller ones. Mommy Tiamat is at the mansion. No time for BS. Yeah, she's probably like cooking up dinner or something, you know. Why is Draco here? That's so interesting. So is there like different factions going on? Is that what like I'm looking at? There's the Ilya squad and then Ibuki's Habitat squad. The Roma squad. And Draco's with Locusta. Is that what's going on here? Is like different factions? Tadaguda style or exhibition style? Yeah, I don't know. Grand Lancer raid up. Why not? I don't think... It looks like they're not going to introduce a new servant. I could be wrong. Because usually they would show them off a little bit before showing like the event information. But I don't know. Plus they didn't show up in the cutscenes, which is kind of weird. Unless they make it so you could get Kuro this way, rather than just spending those new items that we get on her in the shop. Which I've always said that, like, if they want to re-release old event free servants without rerunning the event again, they could just, you know, have a new event where there's still a focus in that event. I don't know. I mean, they did that with the Halloween event 2 years ago now. With like the old batteries, they put them in there. Granted, battery's always relevant to the Halloween events, with the exception of Oniland, where she wasn't as relevant. But still, they're going to drop a new event now, dude. I wish. Never know. They like to surprise, like remembering Angra and Irie during the. See, but that was back in 2016. Have they done that recently? I don't think they've done that. Because I think you're right. When they announced the Fate Zero event a couple years ago, I wasn't even streaming at this time. Like, Angra was just like secretly added. They didn't really talk about him. And then Irie, like the only way to know that you were getting her is if you play the event. Japan Elizabeth Wen FGO. Yeah, her design's pretty good. Like, I'm somewhat tired of seeing Bathory all the time, but I think the Japanese Bathory pretty sick. The Oni Bathory. Kamazats would perfectly fit into this event, right? I don't know, man. You've been sniffing that copium, bro? I don't know. If it's a lotto, is it a lotto event? Oh, it looks like it is. Oh. Why not? We haven't had a lotto event in a decent while. Why not? I mean, who's gonna complain about lotto events? Everyone, for the most part, loves lotto events. It gets pretty repetitious, but I mean, that's kind of the point. You're supposed to farm like hella. I'll take a lotto event. I don't really need materials or anything per se, but I'm down. Oh, there's 6 tickets in the event. I'll take that, of course. Shit. You think I'm not gonna take that? I'm gonna take that. 6 gold tickets. Why not, man? Why not? I like the majority of these events, to be honest. Yeah, why not? Why not? You know? 5-star Donzo. Okay, now you're definitely sniffing on that copium for sure. You in particular are definitely like inhaling that copium. Well, Donzo is relevant. She's probably gonna have a raid up with whoever the 5-stars are. I wonder who the 5-star raid ups are gonna be. Probably Romulus, right? 5-star Romulus. Ibuki Berserker would be interesting. That'd be so interesting. That'd be like the first summer servant to get a rerun banner. Not even a year after their debut in a non-summer rerun. So no ordeal call. That's interesting. Yeah, I thought they were gonna talk about ordeal call, but they're taking a lot of time talking about this. Maybe at the end of the stream they will release like a trailer or something. I don't know, because ordeal call is apparently next month, and we haven't gotten a new like anything since they announced it. Proto Merlin got a rerun last week, right? You are actually correct. Never mind. See, I don't see her as a summer servant, but she is, so just escaped my mind. So my bad. Yo, if Draco gets a raid up again, I'm walking away. Not because of anger or anything. I just can't believe they would do that. I can't believe you. They saw how much Draco made and they were like, you know what? I know she was around for 3 weeks, but let's go release her again. Ooh, well, you got your 5-star Donzo. You got your 5-star Donzo. Who said that? Gregory, you got your wish. 5-star Donzo, there it is. And then we got the Shiro Bear as a 3-star command code. And then I think that is, what's her name's weapons? Fuck. We just got her in NA a couple of months ago. Galatea. Well, there's your 5-star Donzo. Yuck. You were technically right though, Gregory. So like, I don't know. You got clairvoyance, bro? You want to talk about this? Are you a psychic? Okay, so I assume they get extra bot and extra bonus attack. So good for everyone who has them. Which I mean, I think I actually have all these servants, but Sitanai, I think. I'll take that. You should have specified your wish. Yeah, I know. Should have. Sub MC, did they show any new servants? No, they actually haven't. So far, we're getting an event featuring the Ilya related characters, and then Danzo and Kotaro are a huge part of it apparently. And Draco and Lacusta from the previous event, from the arcade event, are back in the story, which is interesting. Ooh, look at them 5-star Cs. What am I looking at? That's crazy. That's so. Oh, these are the ones you get from the event. From like not even Gacha. So I believe that's Nightingale and Medea Lily on the left, looking like complete snacks. And if we're gonna be talking about snacks, we gotta talk about it at the right. I'll be honest, I'm trying to remember her name, because I know she came out late last year. That's when everyone was going fucking insane. I keep thinking Bradamante, but it's not Bradamante, obviously. What's her name? The elf girl from last month. Or last year. Late last year. That's not Bradamante, though. Someone's gonna say it. Britomart. Okay. That's why. It sounds kind of similar. I don't know. I'm kind of stupid. Just gotta remember, Britomart. Just think about a mart, a shop in Britain, and then Britomart. There you go. That's how you remember it. Guys. Ooh, the Gacha CEs, though. I think that's Ushi and Vitra to the left. I think that's definitely Vitra to the left. I don't know if that's Ushi that she's fighting. The middle CE is adorable. I think that's Heracles and I want to say Ilya. So obviously a callback to their oh, I just realized that's the 5-star CE. Oh, okay. I was about to say that should be the 5-star CE. And then the 3-star CE, I think that's Odysseus and Ivisbron. Interesting. And they have the Nasu mushroom in the background for the 3-star CE. I don't know if you guys can see that with my stream, but you guys will see it in a little bit, I'm sure. That's funny. Is that the first craft essence that actually has Nasu in it? If you guys don't know, Nasu's whole persona online is being a yellow mushroom with like a green top, with like a green end, and like eyes with like stars in them. So I think this is the first time Nasu has shown himself in Grand Order. That's interesting. This random ass event after 8 years. Vitra and Hephaestion. Oh, that's Hephaestion. Okay. Interesting. All right, Lotto event. That's like the perfect event, I would say, in my opinion, for dead weeks. Just have a Lotto event. Oh, there is a new servant. Okay, wait up. Whoa. Oh, 5-star assassin. Wait. Who this? this? She got like spider. Excuse me? You have a Spider Woman? They were like, you know what? Spider-Verse is coming out soon. Let's go release a Spider Woman. What? Arachne? Really? One in the Tokyo Ghoul? Yeah, I got it. Yeah, her eyes. That's what that reminded me of. And her hair color too, a little bit. Yeah, it does have some Tokyo Ghoul action going on. Yeah, her design's really nice. The red and black, bro. You guys already know red and black. That's my shit. Damn, bro. I kind of want to roll, but oh shit. Spider Demon from Demon Slayer? What? Oh shit. I just started Demon Slayer the other, like, couple hours ago. I didn't start the new season at all. Watched it with a couple friends earlier. So that's kind of funny. Interesting. The new season, I mean. What? Okay. You know what? Fair play, Lazango. A week after the arcade event, you're actually giving us an event. Not only is it a lotto event, which everyone enjoys, everyone likes a lotto event, you're also giving us another free, or not another free 5-star. They've never given us a free limited 5-star, I should say. But a new 5-star, a new limited 5-star in the gacha. Interesting. And I assume the 4-star rate ups are going to be the ones we saw in the preview. So like Danzo, maybe Miyu. Oh yeah, how was the man with the mission call? Dude, it was so sick. Not gonna lie though, midway through, okay, so a rate up with Danzo and Kotaro Fuma. Midway through, I got a major fucking headache. It was a 2-hour concert, by the way. Hella fun, but midway through, I got a headache because the guy in front of me was going fucking insane. Like, he was very loud. He was like dancing like crazy, so I had to back up because like I don't want him to hit me and I don't want to hit him. And he was also vaping hella. Like, after every song, he would like vape and just shoot his fucking I guess vapor into the air, and I'm just like, dog, I cannot be inhaling this like 1 feet behind you, dog. Like, I cannot be inhaling this right now in an enclosed area with like flashing lights and loud music. I could not handle that, but I still had a good time. Though I don't regret my decision going, but definitely if I ever go to another concert, I gotta avoid those type of people, bro. Like, I can't do that. Event starts tonight. Ooh, shit. Let's go. Okay. And you know, the guy was he was cool about it. He was like, you know, at some point he looked behind himself and like looked at me and was like, oh, sorry if I'm like bothering you or anything. I'm like, yo, it's cool, dude. Obviously it wasn't that cool because you know, I got a headache, but you know, you can do what you want. You can do what you want as long as you're not. Well, I guess technically he was hurting me in some form or fashion, but you know, he didn't mean it. Apparently the new servant is perma. Wow, a lot of recent nice. That's cool. A new 5-star assassin. When was the last time we've gotten a permanent 5-star assassin? Because obviously we have Jack, Osaka Behime. Who else is a permanent 5-star? Am I missing somebody? I feel like I am, and I'm sorry if for disrespecting them. A permanent 5-star assassin. Who the fuck was the last one? Lee. He's like story gacha. I wouldn't, you know, consider him permanent. Technically, he's like story gacha, like a servant you could get from any banner, essentially. Ooh, wow. Okay, so a lot of it. I'm down. I am so down. I don't really need QP or EXP or anything, but I'm not gonna complain about getting more. Like, what? I'll take that. I will take that for sure, for sure. And we get 14 quartz, I believe. So I'm gonna go a little bit over 500. So I'm down. Isn't that Danzo's creator? Is it really? If it wasn't obvious, I don't think I'm gonna roll. But that's cool. That's cool. Another gender bend? Oh, is it really? What's her name? I'm just gonna put Spider Woman in the title. I don't know what to put, bro. You got Spider Woman as a servant, bro. That's wild. Just gender bend Gilgamesh already? Ah, shit, let's go. I'm down. The most they do in concerts here is stand and wave their hands. Yeah, we did that, but it was also okay to drink, which I'm cool with other people drinking. It's like the vaping and smoking that got to me. And there was one guy who, like, after the concert was like shit-faced drunk. Like, people had to carry him out. I was like, how did you get this drunk from this concert? Like, I mean, you do you, but like, goddamn, bro. Like, he was like cussing people out, like, as he was getting held away, and like, just totally out of it. I was just like, I don't even know. I don't understand. Kashin Koji, that's her name. So that's a gender bent character or historical figure. Hope Kuro would be an event award on the system. Have they ever, maybe early on, but recently, have they ever done a lotto event with a free servant in it? I feel like that's like unheard of, but they might have done that early on. But nowadays, I don't think they do that with lotto events. I could be wrong. A lot of times I am, because I always, overlook something that's like obvious to other people. But since this is a lotto event, I don't think they were getting a free servant. Wasn't this? Oh, the Santa servants. That's right. See, I'm stupid. Like, pretty much every Christmas event were lotto events. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. But you can't take photos or videos inside the stage before and even or after even. Yeah, we weren't allowed to take photos or videos during the concert, but after the performances, Man with a Mission were like, okay, you guys, this is your chance to take pictures and videos if you want. And then everybody just whipped out their cameras. So like after the concert was completely fine, but beforehand and like during, definitely a no. Granted, there was somebody next to me who like had their phone down here on top of her titties and was just recording, and I was just like, yeah, they just said don't record, bro, out of respect for the performances. Like, I don't know, some people ain't got no respect. I'll tell you that much right now. I mean, shit, it do be like that though. Yeah, I keep forgetting Christmases are lottos too, but I mean they always are lottos, so I don't know why that just escaped my mind. Okay, so apparently the event is, yeah, no ordeal call or anything. Like, what? Huh. I guess they're really saving it for the day it drops. Like, I don't know, or maybe there's another stream scheduled for another date, but sick. Okay, now we're back in JP. That's cool. That's cool. So I guess while waiting for the event to drop, 9 minutes before the event, I believe, Koji Kashin was a magician who made his appearance at the end of the Muromachi period. He was also called Shippo Gyoja. Interesting. What was he known for? Because based on the servant we saw, they're very much related in some way with like spiders or something. I don't know. I wasn't even allowed to take photos of the empty stage. God damn, that's wild. Yeah, I know you went to, I want to say you said your 4th Aimer concert or maybe your 5th. I'm really jealous of you, dude. I was supposed to see her perform back in, I think, February for like the Demon Slayer world premiere. And like right when tickets were up, it sold out. And I was there and I had my, my computer and phone ready to buy the tickets. Right when I clicked on the link, the shit just crashed. And within 30 seconds, everything sold out. So kind of sad because it would have been her first performance, I believe, after announcing her marriage. So I think that would have been a pretty cool concert to go to, or performance to go to. So I'm really jealous you're able to just see her fairly often. I haven't seen her since like Anime Expo, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, my cousin did go. He ended up buying a ticket from somebody who was like reselling the ticket, so like a scalper, and I didn't want to do that, not because of the money, but because like I don't want to give these scalpers the time of day. Like, fuck these people. Like, oh, you're gonna resell the tickets? Fuck you. Unless you're selling it for like the same price you bought it and you just can't go because of an emergency, then like that's cool. But like if you're literally just reselling it just to make a profit, like, you're a piece of shit. Yeah, scalpers could eat my fucking ass. Like, I get, like, for example, buying a figure and then, like, months later or years later, you don't want it anymore. And then you resell it for a higher price. I could understand that. But if you're literally buying a pre-ordered video game or a concert ticket or something, and then you resell it right after buying it for a higher price, you could eat my dick. Yeah, the news is pretty much done. Pretty much we're getting a new lotto event in the next couple minutes. And in this event, there's no free servant from what I saw. I don't think anyone saw a free servant, but we are getting a new 5-star assassin who looks pretty sick nasty, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna take that. I don't think I'm gonna roll for her. Don't twist my words. But yeah. I'm sleepy, so I'm going to bed. See y'all. Yeah, I'll see you later, Hunter. But yeah. Yeah, this stream was alright. It's passable. I think I actually like it a lot just because, you know, after the arcade event, I think most people were expecting we're gonna have dead weeks, lackluster content, no new servants. But they delivered with this one. I think a lotto event is great for dead weeks, leading up to like a big chapter or a big event. Just so people could prepare and, like, you know, just save up. And then why not throw in a new 5-star servant who has a really cool design? Animation looks really good with NP, so they definitely didn't you know, skimp out on the effort there. So I think this is a, you know, pretty good stream. Above average for sure. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna go for her personally, but it's still cool that we got new content, you know? New content is new content, especially after arcade where everybody was expecting just the next couple weeks to just be dead as fuck. Like, it's cool. I guess that is the one issue. They didn't really talk about Ordeal Call. They talked about FGO Fes in the beginning, and then this event to cap off the stream. But nothing else. Nothing for Ordeal Call. Yeah, Ordeal Call is close. Unless they, God forbid, they delay it. Then just negate everything I just said about this stream being pretty good. Above average, but I don't know. Maybe they just want people to focus on... That's probably it. Like, there's a new 5-star in this event. They don't want to get people too excited for what comes after because they want people to focus on this servant right now. And it's also smart because, you know, whales would probably... You know, after seeing this servant, they'll probably prioritize going here because they don't know what's coming out after. So they're keeping us ignorant for that purpose, maybe. I don't know. I guess it would have been cool to at least get a date. You know, a date. They don't have to show any servants or anything, but like an exact date or like a stream announcement. Like, this is when we're gonna stream the news for Ordeal Call, maybe 2 weeks from now. That'd be cool. Yeah, no, God forbid a delay. LB7 was such a travesty, bro. It was the amount of dislikes, the amount of comments the negative comments I was seeing, that was insane. I felt bad for the staff, bro. I felt bad for Tucson and everybody, bro. But the funny thing is, it was only delayed for a couple hours. It wasn't like it was delayed for like a week. Oh, Gregory, you probably weren't there then when Lostbelt 7 dropped, because they had it announced for like January, and they were like, yeah, late January, and then literally at the last day of January, during the stream where they were gonna drop Lostbelt 7, they were like, you know what? Unfortunately, we're gonna have to delay Lostbelt 7. We can't drop it right away. And everyone was pissed. It's like, you already delayed it, bro. And then apparently the delay was only for a couple hours, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But in the moment, it was a train wreck. And then even playing through Lostbelt 7, the shit was damn near unplayable. It was so fucking bad. Like, if you rewatch my Lostbelt 7 stream, shit was lagging, the game was crashing, the loading screen was long as hell. It was just not a good look. Like, how are you gonna delay this over and over again and then like give us something that does not feel polished? Granted, I still enjoyed it in the end of the day. It's just, you know, a lot of issues. But yeah, man, I want to rewatch this servant, bro. Okay, so for those of you guys who missed it, I think it's okay for me to take out the color correction at this point because there's no dialogue. So this is what they announced, this new character right here. So this is the new servant. 5-star assassin. She got spider eyes, dog. That's so sick. I love her design, bro. Like, look at that. You can't tell me that's not a cool design. I can't wait to see, yeah, her final art, her other ascensions. Sick. I have high expectations for sure for the art. Like, if there's one thing that Grand Order is good at delivering, it's giving us really good art. If not at least diverse and different art. Because I know some people didn't like Tez's art a couple months ago for Lostbelt 7. I could get it, but I like seeing different shit. I don't like seeing the same old rehashed art. Same hot-ass, sexy-ass serving. Granted, I love that too, but you know, sometimes just throwing in something new and different every now and then is pretty cool. I'm gonna wait for on the Reddit men to do their thing. That's true. That's true. I think I will actually wait on that too. I'll go close that for now. Sick nasty. And I'm actually gonna have Reddit ready for when I want to show you, because we're gonna react to the Ascension together as well. I think that would be pretty fun. So why not? So her name is Kashin Koji. Someone already said that in the comments, but I just confirmed it just now. Okay, the event should start now. JP Bros will have it locked down in 3 seconds. Yeah, for sure. I have friends who genuinely hate the Fate franchise for no real reason. That sucks for them. But even they admit that Fate has dope ass character designs. Yeah, no, for sure. I don't care how much you hate Fate. Like, there's at least gonna be like 20 designs you're gonna like. Top 5 personally wanted servants that are not already in Grand Order. Protogil, Moses, and or Ozzy's wife. I'm gonna include them as one. Shiro versus Emiya. That'd be sick. Fuck, man. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. See, I want to say Tiamat, but Tiamat just got added, so like I'm just so used to saying Tiamat. I guess Olga, but Olga's inevitable. So I'm trying to think of like unique ones. So I'm just say Olga just for that. And then female guild. There you go. That's my 5. See, I would say Angelica, but I would prefer like an actual female guild, not just Angelica. Angelica would probably be in the top 10 somewhere. Yeah, Shiro vs. Emiya would have been insane for this event. Busting all kinds of fat nut. But you know what? Spider-Girl's pretty cool too. Kashin Koji. 5-star assassin. Apparently not limited. Correct me if I'm wrong. What about the rest of the Tsukihime characters? I mean, they'd be cool, but I'm not like fiending for them to be added into the game. They'd probably be in like my top 15 somewhere. Along with like, you know what? I changed my mind for my top 5. Instead of Olga, just because she's inevitable, like I don't really have to wait too long for her. I would say, see, some people might say Aoko. I actually want Alice from Mahoyo to be added into Grand Order. I don't see that happening. She'll probably be a free servant at best. But Aoko, I think, is inevitable, but I really want to see Alice from Mahoyo, which on the Holy Night. I enjoyed her character. I really like her. Even more so than Aoko, surprisingly. Because I know everyone loves their Aoko. And Toko as well. I'd throw the wallet and everything in my house for a Miyu versus Shiro. Yeah, no, for sure, dude. Alright, so I'm gonna do one quest, and by the time I'm finished with one quest, her final art should be out on Reddit, so we could react to that together. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a quest. And then by the time the quest is over, somebody should have a final art, as per usual with the online community being very fast as fuck. I assume our NP animation is probably the same across all. Can we use it? No, we can't. Yes, Lotto. Yo, I'm used to this music in like Battle in New York, so it's kind of interesting hearing it here. Let's go use this thing. Ooh, Adult Hans would be cool. Just woke up. What is the news? We got a new 5-star servant. Yay. Kashin Kojin. Why not? So many teams with Tiamat. Dude, I gotta, bro. I have to. She's already Bon 10, but think I care? You think I care? Ooh, what is this music? That music was pretty interesting. Which servant would it be? I never played that game, so I wouldn't know. I mean, that's a game with like all the girls with the guns, right? It's like so not descriptive, but I've seen ads on that game. Okay, let's go do that. Switch you out, or you. Basically booty shaking while shooting at robots. So take every female servant in Grand Order that has guns, and there's your answer. These enemies, nice color. Wait, what? What color do they be? Oh, it's like a unique design for them. Okay, so after this quest, I will check out the new servant's art, and then it'll be sick. It will be sick nasty. Oh, we fight a shadow version of her. Kashin Kojin. Slutty Buki, do the final hit. Why not? I wonder if Ibuki has a bonus in this event, because she was in the cutscenes. That's a beautiful mother right there. You damn right, dog. You damn right. Alright, let's go check out. Let's see if they have the art already out here. Give me a sec. Oh, they don't. Nobody has the final art yet. Okay, so we'll probably do one more quest. Oh no, they do. Okay, wait. Wait, I don't want to see it yet. I want to see it with you guys. Okay, so again, this is on Reddit. So if you guys want to check out the Grand Order Reddit, you guys can see the art for yourself in full screen. But so this is the servant that just got announced. 5-star assassin Kashin Koji, right? Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, so I apologize. But let's go ahead and see this art. Ooh, okay, it's all in one. Okay, so the first two art. Okay, hopefully I didn't see the other two. First one is, oh wow, she doesn't look like a Grand Order character. She reminds me of something. Somebody said Tokyo Ghoul earlier, but there's something about her outfit that just does not look like Grand Order. What am I thinking of? It might be another gacha game, or maybe like a video game, like an anime video game or something. She looks like a Yosar. That might be it. That might be it, actually. Arknights, maybe. It's the colors too. She looks like she's from that other popular gacha. Like every other popular gacha out there. Okay, so first two, I really like the second set. Just like somewhat like a samurai outfit almost. Like the shoulder guards that samurai has, but instead of a shoulder guard, it's like a tasset. I like it. Okay, so the next one's going to be the final art and the third ascension. Ooh. Who's the artist? The artist looks familiar too. Okay, so she loses a lot the armor, but she gets her arachnid legs. I could see that for sure. Right there. And then her final art. Very simple, but I like it. Is she a robot? Oh, she is a robot. I just got that. I feel like an idiot. Was it obvious in the other sentence? I feel like it wasn't as obvious. So she's a katakuri too. So she's like Danzo. Or she's a robot. Huh. Interesting. Another Katakuri servant, but this time a spider Katakuri. I'll take that. Okay, out of all the ascensions, which one is you guys' favorite from the 3 first ascensions? First ascension, second ascension, or third? Not counting final art for obvious reasons. I obviously have to see their sprites, but I'm really feeling the second ascension. I like the second ascension. That long coat, I don't know, there's something about that. It just looks so sick. I think second ascension for first. Maybe first ascension for second, and then third ascension for third. It's close though. It's close. Yeah, what's her art? Who's her artist? I gotta know. I have to know who her artist is because it looks so familiar. Yeah, second, first, third for me. Nice. And of course, we're fighting mechanical dolls because she looks too young in the final art. I agree, actually. She does look a tad bit like she's a lolly. But at the same time, she doesn't even look... It's not like she looks mature or old at all. So I think it's okay that she looks a little bit young. Her final art looks like the same art, like Mika Picasso's art, but I know it's probably not Mika Picasso, who did Sei Shonogan's art and... I forget her name. One of the Hololive VTubers. But I don't think this is the same artist. But it is similar. At least the eyes in the final art is very similar. Okay, we got this. Mewverse Soccer. Mewverse Soccer would be cool. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but is this the first time we've seen Nasu in Grand Order? He's in the 3-star CE. In the 8 years this game has been around, the first time we see Nasu in this game is in a 3-star CE in a random event. Interesting. She talks like a robot too. Wait, talk some more. She has like that Hatsune Miku voice filter kind of thing going on. Obviously, if Hatsune Miku herself doesn't have a voice filter, it's just auto-generated voice, but whatever. But like, am I high? Like, she kind of has like a Hatsune Miku kind of voice going on. Like, she doesn't sound like her, but has like a similar cadence, like a robot. Okay, not really there, but like earlier. Yeah, who is her voice actress? Okay, Danzo's in the shop. Interesting. Yeah, I assume she's not like that good at talking. She is a robot. Interesting. Then we have like live commentary from this motherfucker and Merlin. I think I saw Merlin earlier. That's cool. That's cool. Interesting. Asami Seto, is that actually her voice? Is that confirmed? Has her VA been revealed? I don't know. Oh, Kide's also narrating. That's funny. That's like live commentary up here in the top left. That's gonna be funny to see in NA when I could actually read the shit. Whoa. Oh, wow. All the quests are available? It's been a while since we had a lot of it that just... at least I feel like that had all the quests available. I could be wrong. Might be confusing some events here. Nice. Damn, part of me kind of wants to roll, but I gotta be strong. Summer event is because around the corner. Ordeal call, anniversary. Gotta stay strong. Spider Girl, really cool, really sick, nasty, but I think I'll hold off on rolling. The craft essences. The Ilia one's pretty cute, I guess. See, the problem with this is that all the rated up characters are assassins. So if you see a gold assassin, you're gonna shit yourself, but you're probably gonna get Danzo. You're probably gonna get Danzo. That's the issue with this. reminiscent of their Rishigal banner with Medusa Lily. So I'm kind of just scared to roll anyway. Is this a 3-week event? I hope it is. 5 tickets though? Nah, bro. I gotta stay strong, bro. Yeah, she definitely has some Hatsune Miku vibes going on. Alright, well, since I'm not rolling or doing anything else besides maybe I'm gonna play a little bit of the event. I like how her live commentary was literally ... I don't know if you guys caught that. But I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Oh, it's a 2-week event. Oh, shit. Okay, so 2 weeks after this dead week or ordeal call. We'll see. I'm gonna end the stream right now, so thank you guys for joining. Don't forget to hit the like button on the way out and subscribe, because why not? It helps me out a lot. Why not? And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys at some point. I'm gonna be farming the event in another stream. Right now I'm way too tired to be farming right now, but maybe this weekend. And then definitely gonna be rolling for Morgan when Lostbelt 6 drops in NA, so look forward to that whenever that's gonna drop. And I'm also gonna be playing through the entirety of whatever Lostbelt that, if it's the entire thing or just one part of a 3-parter Lostbelt. We'll see how they do it in NA. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. See you later. Nearing the bridge. See you later, Archer Blades. Nice talking to everybody. See ya later.